Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You're facing off against another rookie from New England, Cooper Flagg. Any extra excitement for tonight's matchup?
It's just another game. He's another rookie. He's a good player. I expect him to come out and play hard, but that doesn't really matter to anyone. I mean,
Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington in line. Hold down the post for him. Williams is out there with Irving, and it's Flagg. At the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Gobert is out there with MP. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And both these teams coming into this game playing some very good basketball.
Yeah, Kevin, both teams are in rhythm. Both teams have certainly found their flow. And I think sometimes in this league, it's not who you play, it's when you play them. And based on the way these two have been playing lately, we're going to be in for a great one.
Tim, as a guy who played many years in the league, this momentum thing, that intangible, that's a pretty big factor, isn't it?
Oh, it creates a collective confidence that absolutely carries you through stretches of your season.
Pass to Boyd. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And stolen by MP. To the inside, taken away by Williams. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Here's Boyd. Gobert, the pass to MP. Tipped away. Stolen by Washington. Irving looking over the floor. Back to Washington. Pass to Irving. Lively a screen on Edwards. Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that one's good. Flag.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flag's success in the NBA.
Outside Edwards. At the elbow, it's MP. And stolen by Flag. Fast break Dallas. Nobody near Williams. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards dishes to MP. Kept alive. To Gobert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, here's Washington. 17 points in his last outing. McDaniels finds MP. Back to McDaniel. Edwards passes to Boyd. Gobert down low. Lively defending. Here's Boyd. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Kevin?
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Pass to Irving. Here's the three. Minnesota with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And in that one, the backup came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Mavericks making a switch here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Caleb Martin comes in for Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Thompson in for Williams.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game.
Mavericks trail by 7. And, Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. MV out there with Reed. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. MV kicks to McDaniels. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. To the paint. Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. Dallas moving the ball around. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Christie. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's MP. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about this youngster, MP, the concentration to get that bucket even through the contact.
Mike Conley's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Thompson. And rejection by McDaniel. At the elbow, it's MP. What a move, MP.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Irving's checked in for Christie. Pass to McDaniels. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. MV is number 1. 4th, Cooper Flag.
And these two are having no problems with the physicality in the NBA. Both of them a force to be reckoned with inside.
Produced screen on Conley. Irving passes to Thompson. Here's Flag. And the rejection by MP.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Here's Irving. A 23-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And he really hurt them at the free throw line.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's MP, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercials to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
Here's Washington. He has yet to score. Just 3 to shoot. Corner shot.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And it's Flag missing. MP inside. Washington's on him. MP, no good. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Washington. Offensive rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
MP, no good. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie subbed in for Flagg. Irving dishes to Marshall. Outside Irving. Takes the three. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 6 points.
No, he is more than capable from outside. You have to know defensively, these are the shots he's hunting.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Irving can't hit. Minnesota leading by 14. Down low, Marshall with the steal. On the wing, Christie. No scoring in this one. Irving from long range. And the three ball is good. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Lively sends a screen for Williams. And here's Marshall from the arc. Here's Lively. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Boy. Inside, MP gets it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over in the corner, Williams. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Christie finds Marshall. The kick out to Irving. Outside Williams. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Highland. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. To the middle, and stolen by Christie. And B getting it done for the Timberwolves. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, one and all.
They have a long stretch away from the friendly confines. We'll see what they're made of.
I will say, though, beating a team in their own house.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Dallas Mavericks. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about P.J. Washington. Allie, what have you heard there?
Hey, guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. so that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Williams, and it's flagged in at the 3. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. You know, you gotta be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Maverick front court team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Gobert against Lively. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's tipped. Irving with the steal. Here's Flagg. Defended by Dosunmu. Pass to Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Timberwolves leading by 13. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team.
Second round.
.36 seconds left in the third. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Island with it. 9 points in the game so far. MP, good. We got 22 seconds left in the third. Christie against Highland. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Back to Thompson. Over in the corner, Marshall. It's stolen by Randall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bones Highland is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's MP. Then it's Randy. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Pass to Flagg. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's a nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life in them.
Flagg sets a screen for Thompson. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Marshall dishes to Thompson. Highland with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 20. MP passes to Shannon. Highland the bounce pass. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Dosunmu, the pass to Boyd. And here's Marshall. Outside Irving. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. Edwards comes in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dosunmu.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall finds Gafford. Irving against DiVincenzo from 20 feet out. The shot's good from Irving.
Yeah, he is lighting it up tonight. Irving showing us a little bit of everything.
MP with a screen on Williams. Here's MP. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Flagg. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Flagg's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's P.J. Washington in for Marshall. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Lively. Lively, a screen on McDaniel. They get it again. Washington's outside. The 3 is off. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Edwards. Edwards off a screen from Boyd. It's deflected. Flagg with the rebound.
And you see the bench react as that layup doesn't drop. That's not exactly what they were expecting.
And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game 10 to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown. And maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
McDaniels against Washington. Irving attacking. And that one is good.
Kyrie still getting to the rim at will, even after more than a decade in this league.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside, Gobert. Now MP. And stolen by Flagg. Irving. They get a hand on it. Another chance here. Layup, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Flagg with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that much.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
MP inside. Flagg with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 11. Irving fires. A three-pointer. Good.
You know, Irving is the last guy you want to give these corner threes to. He will really make you pay from there.
McDaniels takes advantage. That J is good.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
So it's the Timberwolves now. MP inside. 8 feet out. Flag with the rebound. Knocks down the three. Williams outside. Buries the deep ball.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top. Here, what a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being...
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want fries with that?
Oh, man, for me, double-double's the basic meal, the combo.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for...
All right, MP. We both know you've had better games.
You want shorter meetings, right? So synthesize.
30 or arena staff. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUBS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Sean gets the call to the game for Temple today. And what's going to
Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line. It's the NBA Cup, and it's in full swing. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, still early, but they have the third best record in the conference. And checking out Phoenix, now 4 games behind.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with MP, and it's Dosunmu in at the 1 spot. And for Phoenix, filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams, and it's Goodwin in at the point guard position. Now here's MP. O'Neal pulls it in. Clark, at this point of the season, team identities have to be getting pretty firm.
B.A., you would hope that teams know what they're good at by now. I mean, and their weaknesses as well. You can build on your identity as long as you understand strengths and weaknesses.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Goodwin, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
MP shot is off. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Booker can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Brooks outside. Pass to Goodwin. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. 4-3. On target from range. Booker's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Minnesota with possession here after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Here's MP. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Goodwin passes to Booker. Pass to Goodwin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, B.A., way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And they take the lead.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Pass to Booker. McDaniels against Brooks. The shot comes out. McDaniels with some nice D. MP outside. The Suns clear it. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's MP. He has 6. 1:57 left in the first quarter here. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
From the baseline, MP with the block.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A different look for Phoenix. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. McDaniels got 5 now.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels out there with MP. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP, a screen on Allen. Inside is Boyd. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, from getting a solid screen to being ready to shoot, MP does it all in one smooth motion.
Green, the pass to Fleming. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Green for 3. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Green. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their...
This would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Dylan Brooks checked in for Malawich. Booker comes in for Allen. And Goodwin is subbed in for Dunn. Boyd misses. The Suns lead by 7. Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dylan Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dylan Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dylan does.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Green against McDaniels. Green, the pass to Goodwin. Now Booker from deep. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. MP inside. Brooks defending. Boyd. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. 5th, the Timberwolves.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Green. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Dosunmu, he's checked in for McDaniels. Phoenix making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Booker. And there's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Booker with it. Dosunmu picks him up. Booker no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards, a pass to Boyd. And stolen by Williams. It's Booker on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game...
So it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey everybody, Shaq. Taking a look here now at Phoenix. They're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now and still early enough.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Timberwolves.
They're playing too.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Goodwin in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Looking to get back on track. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Edwards. MP packs it home.
Gobert drawing so much attention from the defense. Nice job finding somebody with a better look.
Booker, pass to O'Neal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. MP scanning the floor. McDaniels finds MP. Clock at 6. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Goodwin. Drops in the layup for 2. Goodwin's got 5 now.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
MP outside. Dosunmu pass to MP. And too long on the shot.
That one hurts. Point blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
To the inside. Williams lays it up and banks it in. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
That's where Williams does the majority of his work offensively.
Pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Three-pointer O'Neal sends it home from three-point land. O'Neal's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Everything working for him out of the half as they hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Dosunmu outside. MP inside. He's against O'Neal. MP no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Cash money on the open jump shot.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For 3, O'Neal. Offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point.